Thank you everyone for tuning in. Today we are very excited. We have Ray Gillis from Delta Group. He is the president of Delta Group. Thank you so much, Ray, for joining us today.
Glad to be here.
Awesome. So first, to kick things off, can you just explain your role and a brief summary of how you got there?
I started out as an insurance underwriter in the 70s, became an insurance adjuster. I then became a outside adjuster. I got a call one day to try my hand at being a private investigator in Ocala, Florida, and I started doing it, and it was right up my alley. It was the one thing that I was absolutely really good at. I have a degree in criminology from Florida State, and I have a lot of background studies in theology. So I have kind of a weird mix of degrees, and I'm definitely an amateur psychiatrist. My role at Delta right now is I'm in charge of our culture, teaching people how to get along, teaching people how to be a good teammate. That's where I am right now in my life.
Great. That's definitely a huge part of making a business work and keeping it going. That's definitely very important.
Right.
In regards to, I know that you kind of created this business. What is one of the things that you enjoy most about having this business and the role you have today? Is there something that sticks out as being your favorite part of what you do?
Well, I'm a big believer that if you're going to be a business owner, which would make you a leader, some sort of a leader, if people are not your priority, you really shouldn't do it. Business and leadership is about helping people. And if you don't believe that, you shouldn't do it. Because if you don't believe that you're helping people, then you're going to manipulate people. That's never good. People don't want to be manipulated. You have an opportunity as you've grown and be successful to help people that really do not know how to do it or never been taught how to do it. And that brings me great joy.
Great, very important. And with regards to, since you have so much involvement with the culture and people and businesses, is there something that you see when you see new people come into the business or into insurance in general that is really important, or a trait that people coming in should really aspire to have?
My personal opinion about that is whether you're coming into a company or whatever in life, getting involved in some sort of relationships on teams, I'm looking at three things quickly about you. Are you humble? And when I say humble, I struggle with that one the most. It means I'm not a butthole. I'm not an a-hole. I learned to control my emotions, and everything's not about me and my leadership. That's the one I struggle with the most. The one I'm the most best at is hungry, which means I have a really strong work ethic. My wife has a really strong work ethic. Everybody involved in our leadership at Delta has a strong work ethic. And if you have a strong work ethic, I just don't think you fit on our team. I'm looking to see if you have humbleness, whether you're hungry. And then the smart part is not necessarily IQ, it's EQ. It's your ability to get along with people, your ability to read the room, the ability to put others maybe a little bit before yourself every day for the sake of the team. Great leadership are great team players. If you make the company better, but you don't make the team better, there's some give and take there that are not good. You got to have both. You got to have people that are really good at making the team better and really good at helping each other become better. That's my philosophy about that.
That's a great way to put it, and definitely a lot of key points there. It's so much about, like you said earlier, a different day. It's a people business. You have to be involved with people and relate to people, and that's definitely a key aspect of what we do.
Absolutely.
And are there any common mistakes, maybe when you were starting out creating this business or this role, is there any mistake maybe that you see people making that you say, oh, that's something that could easily be corrected or with a different mindset?
Are you talking about my mistakes or people that we work together mistakes? If we're going to go into my mistakes, we do not have enough time. I made so many mistakes early in my business career. Nancy and I did not have any money. We did not have any background in running a business. And we got very fortunate that our work ethic, trying to provide a product that was the best out there, was our main concern. I had a client tell me recently, as they were preparing to retire, that you're the only person in our entire company that we deal with that's considered a vendor or a partner that is relational, not transactional. And I thought that was a great testimony to the way Nancy and I have lived our lives. We want to help you. We want to make money. Obviously, we have 3 children that are basically sucker fish in their 30s. We understand you got to make money, but the relationship should be as much about helping them as them helping you. And they should feel that about you. You're going to go above and beyond. You're going to give them a work product that maybe others will not. And a lot of that comes to me from them working together. It's just being really honest about your truthfulness about the way that you see things. When you make a mistake, hey man, I made a mistake. I screwed up. It's my bad. I won't do it again. I've learned from it. But don't hide it. Just be honest with your clients. That's kind of the biggest thing I believe we've succeeded well in business, that angle.
Absolutely. And that's a testament to how the reason your company is so successful, because you do have that interpersonal connection, and it's not just about the business, which of course, like you said, is important, but it's all the other stuff that comes with that and creating connections.
Absolutely.
And one final question that I always like to ask everyone is, what is a piece of advice, and this goes hand in hand with what we just talked about, but a piece of advice that you would tell maybe new people in the industry coming fresh out of college, looking for the next direction that they want to go in?
I don't know what your dreams are as far as your goals and dreams, but we started out small and did not try, and unintentionally became large. But we did not try to become large. That was not our goal. But all along the way, one of our philosophies about people were people are here for us to work together with them and not only meet money needs, but also possibly emotional needs or whatever needs they may have. I have a big sign in our meeting room that I live by. People do not care how much you until they know how much you care. And if you don't care about people, you should not be in business. Business is about caring about people. They've got to feel it. I ask people all the time, do you care? Do you think I care about you? If they say no, I spend some time trying to get them to believe that I care about them. It's my job to get people that I work with to believe that I care. That's my job. And that is not something that's the norm in business today.
No, that's a very good point. It's hard to come by. I feel like people get distracted with all the other stuff going on and by the wrong things, but that's something that I wish more maybe people and businesses were able to hone in on.
And leadership is hard. And I've written 4 books, but the last book is just probably going to be Leadership Sucks, because it's really, really hard and it's draining, and you run across people that they can hurt you. But there's also a lot of great people out there that if you'll work with them, they'll help you, and you can help each other. It's not just me benefiting. I help them benefit in the outcome.
Great. I know one thing that we like to talk about a lot is mentorship, and it's not just one-sided. It's, both people coming together, learning from each other, bouncing ideas off each other, and providing guidance as well as inspiration. That kind of goes hand in hand with what we talk about here a lot as well.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. This was great. I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. And thank you again.
All right. Have a great day. Bye.
You too.